There's a common misunderstanding that Jesus is God's son, according to Christianity. But we believe that Jesus was a prophet. He wasn't God and he wasn't God's son. And in this video, I will provide 4 to 5 examples from the Old Testament and the New Testament that shows that God referred to all of mankind as his children, not just Jesus. In Deuteronomy 14:1, it said that you are the children of the Lord, your God. In Deuteronomy 13:19, it said the Lord saw this and rejected them because he was angered by his sons and daughters. In Malachi 2:10 of the Old Testament, do we not all have one Father? Did not one God create us? In Psalms 82:6, I said, you are gods, you are all sons of the Most High. Humans with authority are called gods, metaphorically. In John 20:17, it said, and this is from the New Testament, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God, meaning that there's not a differentiation from Jesus and us. We are all considered God's children in the Bible. And this is not a literal sense, because we believe that God, it was not begotten and he did not begot anyone, meaning he didn't have children. He's the one creator. In Matthew 5:9 from the New Testament, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. So we are all children of God according to the Bible, according to the New Testament and the Old Testament. But the reason why that language did not continue in Islam, in the Quran, is because that there's a misconception between that. Do we take that literally? Do we take that metaphorically? So to avoid all confusion, we are not referred to as the children of God. We are all referred to as the creation of God. And that's it. So we're no different from the animals. We're no different from the mountains. We're no different from insects. We're no different from anything. We are all the creation, and we all were created by one single creator. But the one I really want to emphasize again is John 20:17, which is, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God. This re-emphasizes the fact that there is only one singular entity that's responsible for the creation of everything. Jesus himself did not just say, I'm going to my Father. He said to your Father too. He didn't just say, I'm going to my God. He said to your God. It is the same God, one God. And that again is monotheism. If you want to check out my video about monotheism, that's the first reason, the second reason, this being the third. So anytime someone comes to you and says, we believe that Jesus was God's son, just refer them to this video and refer them to the 4 or 5, I can't remember, maybe 5 or 6 examples that I gave that show that Jesus referred to God as not just his Father, but our Father, and that we are all referred to as the children of God, according to the Bible, both the Old Testament and the New Testament.